So listen, one of the things that I thought was interesting is that Tom used statistics to back up statements that he made to his teammates.
Hmm.
Specifically, they're soft, they give up too many yards rushing. We need to put our pads on and go after these guys.
Hmm.
This is a quarterback telling
Mm.
his people, we need to go after these people physically. And if we do, I think they'll fold.
Well,
It's pretty
there's a
powerful.
great scene. It's very powerful. Now you got to consider the source. So there's a great scene in the first Avengers movie, and that was filmed in downtown Cleveland, by the way. The big Avengers fight scene. I don't know if you know that or not, Pete. And I was actually down there with my boy on a Saturday watching some of this stuff get filmed. It was some of the coolest stuff ever for somebody who's a geek. And if you guys can see behind me, you can see the over this way. I'm sorry. Nope, over that way. Oopsie. The Plastic Man and some of the other stuff. I'm a huge comic book guy. Anyways, so there's this one scene in the Avengers where Captain America jumps on a car and there are these like 4 or 5 cops around him. And he goes, "We need this street blocked off here, and we need a cordon over here, and we need you guys to do this here." And the cop goes, "Why am I going to listen to you?" And then all of a sudden, 3 aliens jump on the car, and he quickly takes them out. Bang, 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 bang. And he turns back to the cop, and the cop looks at his guys, and he goes, "Okay, I need you to do this," and you did exactly what Captain America said. My point is, Tom comes from a position of authority because he's done it. He's done it over and
Right.
over and over again. People won't listen to somebody who just sits there and barks, and you know what that's like being in the locker room, right? Somebody who's just a barker. They're that yipping dog, yip, 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 yip. But you see that big dog that's done it over and over and over a time and back down other dogs, you're going to listen to that dog, and that's what Tom's done. You just have that feeling with him if you're on the field that if he's got the ball in his hands in the last couple of minutes, he's going to find a way to win. And you can't put a price tag on that. Now, how does that translate to what you can do in the sales and marketing world? Well, people respect doers. They respect people who actually produce things. And like you said, he was sending things with statistics, showing them specifics to motivate them, not just saying, you got to get tougher. Here's where we're lacking here. Here's where we're lacking there. And by backing it up with statistics, it meant something to them. And our customers are the same way. They don't want to hear, oh gosh, we're so good because, we're going to give you added value, or we're going to, whatever the terminology is. They want to see exactly what have you done for somebody else? How have you improved that? What kind of numbers you have that actually show that? And everything's different. I mean, it doesn't matter what your business is. We all have these statistics that we use, but you've got to incorporate that, because the last thing people want to hear is, I'm going to give you the best service. You know that I do a lot of interviewing, Pete. So, one of the first things that I always ask people is I ask them, how do you compare your competition? The number one answer I get is, I give the best customer service. Okay. I hear that 95% of the time. That means somewhere out there that there are 95 people that are, or they're just lying, because nobody can give the best service all the time. You just can't, because everybody doesn't give the best service. What can you do demonstrably for that customer to show them what to do? Brady does it because, he's got a 20-year history, and he can show that. And that's what you got to find out for you going to your customer. What can you show them demonstrably that makes you different than the next person?